From Rockbridge High School alongside Micah Wright. My name is Bo Bayman. Thanks for joining us for the KZOU Game of the Week, a makeup game, if you will, Micah, here as Rockbridge, coming in at 17-6 overall, will host the Battle Spartans 18-6 in a game that was to be played on February 8th, but the ice storm in the area canceled it, and they moved it to today as we get very, very close to district action in about a week and a half. This is a big game for district seeding, isn't it?
Huge game for both these teams. Rockbridge would love to get an upset win at home on senior night, and Battle on the other side would look to get a win coming off of a tough road loss at Hickman. Bo, I don't know about you. I'm kind of glad this game got moved so that we could have a back-to-back elite games, if you will. I mean, just could not have two better games back-to-back from our end. Last Friday and then tonight, but this should be another high-level basketball game. Crowd's going to get into it. Plenty of Battle fans here, as you'd expect as well. This is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. These teams coming in different scenarios, to be completely honest. Rockbridge has won their last two, beating Hickman last week in a game you saw on KZOU. That was 62-46 over the Cupies, and then they beat Pembroke Hill 63-42 over the weekend. Battle has lost two in a row. They lost to Oak Park 73-71, and then the game that Micah was talking about last Friday night, they lost at Hickman 72-59. So a two-game skid for the Spartans. They were ranked number 2 in Class 6. They're still very, very talented. It's senior night at Rockbridge. Rockbridge will have one more game. It'll be on the 23rd, and that'll be against Helias, and that'll be right here. Meanwhile, Battle will play again tomorrow at Jeff City, and that's their final game until they tee it up in the District 7 championship. Both of these teams, along with Hickman, will be in that district championship at Blue Springs South. Because of the game on Friday, because of today, they still haven't had the seedings meeting yet, so we don't know who's going to be seated where. However, this game, to me, will go a long way in that, Micah, only because if Rockbridge wins, they will have beaten Hickman and Battle in about 5 days.
Yeah, and that cannot bump your resume more if you're the Bruins, if you're able to get the win tonight. And I think they're going to come out with intensity and just knowing what's at stake, really, for both these teams.
We take a break for the national anthem. And so they'll announce the starting lineups here for Battle. It's the same starting lineup as we saw on Friday. It'll be Vernell Holt Jr. at a guard. The junior was scintillating the other night, led the Spartans in pretty much every category. He was really good. Tate McCubbin is the guy who will have to get going tonight. He was shut down by the Cupies the other day. Keyshawn Jackson gets a start at guard. Brandon Rooks, the freshman, he will start, number 24. He's going to be one that we'll keep our eye on for the next, let's say 4 seasons for sure. And Jack Putnam, the guard forward, the junior, will round things out. So that's what we will look for with Battle. And now For the Rockbridge Bruins, it is senior night, so both seniors will start tonight. Number 1, Quinn Bailey, a 6-foot guard. He's a senior. He'll get the starting nod, as will 6'4" forward senior Jagger Cornell. 6'6" forward junior Brady Davidson is in the starting lineup. Dylan Davis is a 5'10" guard who had 15 points in the first half against Hickman. A huge game for the Bruins there. And then the last entrant is 6'6" Reese Minix, who wears number 35. He too is a junior. Again, this varsity club for Rockbridge, only 2 seniors, Quinn Bailey and Jagger Cornell. So they're expecting big things not only this year, but next year as well, Micah.
Yeah, the future is bright, that's for sure. And you better believe these 2 seniors are going to be playing their A game tonight as the leaders of this team, and a team that's really hitting their stride at the right time.
6'6" junior number 4, Brady Davidson.
There's Davidson, who you may recognize as the quarterback for the Bruin football team as well. And Dylan Davis, we mentioned, you cannot leave him open. He gets open, it's usually in the bottom of the bucket, because he is the guy that you think, okay, we got to sort of pack in the defense on Minix and on Davidson, and then Davis flies open and he can hit it from downtown. 8-minute quarters, 8 minutes on the clock, and we're ready to go as we get set to bring you this good one between Rockbridge 17-6 and Battle at 18-6. Battle in their dark navy uniforms again, trimmed in the gold. Rockbridge in the home white, trimmed in the green and yellow. The ball's in the air, it's tipped, and the Bruins have it. It went to Davis, he'll give it up, and Bailey will run things from the point for the Bruins. A little man-to-man defense from Battle as Bailey, and Minix wants to go inside to Davidson, does, and he scores. Good position by Brady Davidson on the block, turned and scored, and it's 2-0 Bruins.
Yeah, Davidson likes that matchup on Putnam early. We'll see if Battle sticks with that.
McCubbin nearly loses it, now he does lose it, as it's poked away by Cornell. Davidson played a little high-low with Minix the last time. Minix now down low, and Bailey will use a screen from Davidson, pounds it with the right hand, now needs help, hands it off to Davis. Davis guarded by Vernell Holt, gives it up, and as you mentioned, it is Jack Putnam against Brady Davidson. Davis has it, backs things out. 70 seconds into the first quarter, 2-0 Bruins. The Battle students liking the defense from their squad, as Rockbridge having a tough time finding an opening. Minix flashes, they pass him up. There's Davis for 3. That one no good. Skying for the board, and a tip was Brady Davidson. He gets it to Cornell, and Cornell scores it.
Yeah, that's so deflating for Battle. Have about what felt like a minute of great defense, and you give up an offensive rebound.
Here's Jackson for 3 off the back of the rim. Good clear out there by Reese Minix. And now Davidson for 3. He's got it. And there's going to be a quick timeout for Battle, as it's 7-0 to start this game for the Bruins.
I like the early timeout, though.
Coach Ben Pilardi says we got to slow things down. It was for sure a quick start that the Bruins wanted. 7-0 and 5 points early for Brady Davidson. Hit one underneath, hit one outside. And again, Battle's having trouble on the offensive end. McCubbin with the turnover, and then it was Keyshawn Jackson on a 3 that was just a bit long.
Yeah, and it was a good look. They coming off a screen, wide open, top of the key, unable to hit, but then not getting back on defense is what's got to have Ben Pilardi mad, and why he called that timeout, because you cannot leave Brady Davidson open as he drilled that three.
2 minutes in, and it's 7-0 Bruins. Vernell Holt dribbling through, hands it off. Jackson tries to go off the window, nearly gets the rebound. Now he does, and that one's rejected by Davidson. No foul called. Looked like a lot of body there. Cornell back to Davidson, and Putnam is there to play D. Good defense by Putnam to get back.
And I think you were right with the body there. Davidson got away with what would have been a shooting foul, and instead picks up the block. Big break for the Bruins.
Minix flashes, he's in the lane, puts it up, right hand, no good. Rebound falls to Holt, and Holt always likes to push. He'll go, he's bumped. That one's a little bit short. Davidson has the carom.
A lot of contact on that shot as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, Holt tried to draw the contact from Bailey, and again, no call. Davis flashes around, now drives in, hands it off. Cornell can't do anything with it. The Bruins will reset. Head coach Jim Scanlon calls out the play from the Bruin bench. Wholesale changes coming for Battle. 3 Spartans ready to check in.
This is the pace Rockbridge loves to play. They'd love to slow down Battle and get them out of rhythm on offense.
All they have to do is take care of the basketball.
Right, but Battle's doing a great job in their man-to-man.
Cornell to the basket, now he's double teamed. Gets it out to Davidson, fakes a 3, drives in. A lot of contact there, no call. And now Battle comes away with it. And on the run is the freshman, off the window, no good, but I believe they're gonna call it. Yep, that's gonna be a goaltend on the Spartans. So give the basket to Brandon Rooks. Somebody hit the backboard as that ball was on the backboard and then off the rim a little bit there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if anyone got a piece of that, but I think Holt was there to make the putback anyway, so I don't think it mattered, but.
Jacoby LeBoy is into the game, Caden Lewis is into the game, and I believe I saw Keon Cross enter the game for the Spartans. Bruins still with their starting 5. Defense again by the Spartans, now a double team. They'll get it back to Davidson. Wanted to pop a 3, couldn't. Tries to drive and dish, does. Cornell, 3, no good. Minix goes tall, and that'll go off of Minix and out of bounds.
Crowd doesn't like that call.
That's one to me where if Minix wants that call, he's got to be careful because it could be an over the back.
Right, and yeah, McCubbin was in position.
Yep.
So that's a tough one where you say, well, how's McCubbin going to tip it out of bounds if he was trying to rebound it? And Minix was trying to come over the top, and his momentum tipped that ball out of bounds.
Josh Mahira gets picked. Vernell Holt off the back rim, no good. And here come the Spartans again. A 3 ball from the corner is a little bit strong, but Minix is there. And again, the Bruins will have an offensive possession. Will Priest into the game, fired that 3 and missed it. Now it's Davis, drives left hand and scores. Right around his defender. And Dylan Davis has a bucket, and he's got 2 points.
Great take by Dylan Davis, finishing with his offhand.
There's going to be a foul on Will Priest, and I think what Battle is going to try to do here is push the envelope and say, hey, listen, they're going to have to call something. Here comes a couple of more subs for the Spartans as Tyler Putnam's in the game and Brandon Rooks comes back in. Vernell Holt and McCubbin will get a little rest.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a huge stretch for Battle with their 2 stars out of the game.
There's a foul, a good move there by Cross. Keon Cross got Davidson in the air. And it's going to be a shooting foul as Davidson picks up his first. And that's what you got to do, is get your defender in the air, draw the contact. And that's exactly what Keon Cross did. His first free throw is up and good. Cuts the lead to 6.
And that's important. That's a great play by Cross, as you said, getting his defender in the air. When you only have 2 points in the early going and you've missed all but 1 shot, It's really important to get in a rhythm offensively by getting to the free throw line.
Cross knocks down both free throws. He's got 2, and it's now 9-4, and there's a turnover. That was Cornell trying to throw it down court. Didn't happen. There's Cross again. He can't get it to go. Cornell makes up for his mistake by grabbing the rebound.
Yeah, and we saw the other night a lot of missed layups, and there Cross just unable to hit from point-blank range. That's not going to help the Spartans tonight.
Lewis guarding Davidson, so Davidson has to give it up. Now they get it to Minix underneath Cornell, and he scores. Good catch there by Jagger Cornell, and he's able to put it up and in.
Yeah, great job by Minix to face the basket immediately with 2 defenders on him and found Cornell there for the finish. Already 2 assists for the big guy for the Bruins.
It's Cross again. Oh, a great pass. Underneath, it's Lewis laying it in. Caden Lewis with his first basket. It's 11-6.
A great job by Cross there to create that shot. Kind of an awkward pass off of the jump, but the perfect pass to set up the layup.
Minix gets the ball as he looks to maybe go to work against Tyler Putnam. Backs him down a little bit, wants to go left, does, leaves it a little short. Putnam was there and Cross was there, and it's going to go off the Battle Spartans and back to Rockbridge.
Yeah, that's one where you say same team there if you're Battle. Both guys going for the rebound. Just didn't realize it was their teammate, and you lose possession of that rebound.
They'll get it in. It's Cornell. Great pass to Davidson underneath against Lewis. He'll put it up with the left hand and scores. And Davidson has 7 points for the Bruins, and they lead by 7.
He has such good poise and able to get in that low block.
Cross lets it go. It's no good. Rebounded by Rockbridge. Under a minute to go in the first. The Bruins went out to a 7-0 lead. They have a 7-point advantage now. Cornell wants to get it inside instead to Minix. 3 ball from the corner, no good. Rebound tapped to Putnam by Brandon Rooks. And we'll see if Battle goes to work, which you got to think they will, down 7. Cross drives, he's cut off, stops, pops, and gets the roll. Keon Cross now with 4 points. And Battle's back to within 5, and they'd love a stop here. Minix inside. Davidson can't corral it right away, but he's got it now. And a great pass underneath to Will Priest.
Great pass, great
Priest scores now with 2 seconds and 1 from half court. It is no good on the shot by Jacoby LeBoy. And so we're through 1. The Bruins jumped out to that 7-0 lead. They still hold a 7-point advantage, 15-8. We're back on the KZOU Game of the Week right after this.
Hi, I'm Charlie Sticklin.
And I'm Sarah Sticklin McDonald with the Sticklin & Sticklin Law Firm.
And I'm Mizzou Basketball's Nick Honor. From my court
To our court.
Trust in a winning team.
At Sticklin & Sticklin, all we do is personal injury.
We've earned millions for our clients since 1991. So when sorry just doesn't cut it,
Give us a call.
Sticklin to Sticklin. It's a slam dunk.
At Callaway Collision Center, we do more than just auto body work. And when we do auto body work, we do it right and we treat you right.
Bodywork, alignments, mechanical repairs, we do it all.
Callaway Collision Center, honest, dependable, and one of the best in the business.
We are Callaway Collision Center, and we want to be your auto body specialist. Give us a call.
All the nonsense
I'm right.
You may be right, but you're not smart.
meets no nonsense.
I'm not here to argue. I'm here to rule.
Judge Judy.
I always have the last word.
Weekdays at 4 on ABC 17 KMIZ.
Welcome back, everybody. It is 15-8 Rockbridge here as they take on Battle here in the KZOU Game of the Week. My name is Bo Bayman, joined here by Micah Wright. John Hook is our producer engineer. Cooper Bryant, our director. Lucy Elfrink is here with Lily Fay, Oliver Parsons, and Mason Graham. We thank all of them. We couldn't do it without them. McCubbin with a great pass underneath to Tyler Putnam, who's blocked. The ball pinballs around, and the Bruins have it with Priest. And here's a near steal by LeBoy, but Rockbridge will corral it.
Bruins are really swarming inside. As McCubbin set up a great pass, but they protect the rim so well.
And there's a basket and a foul. How about that? Great pass from high to low, and Josh Mahirwa scores it.
Foul is on the Spartans, number 5, Jacoby LeBoy, his first, team's first.
Jacoby LeBoy with his first. Free throw is up and good, and just like that, Rockbridge is up 10. They got to stop to get things going, and then a three-point play. Holt dribbles in, back out, three ball up, and rattles out, no good. Tap to Tyler Putnam, and he'll get the roll. Tyler Putnam got the tap from McCubbin, and he puts it in.
Yeah, great job by McCubbin to create that offensive rebound.
Mahira going against Holt this time. Priest wants to fire a three, and this time he's finally got one. 21-10 Rockbridge. And Rockbridge going, looked like they were going to go a little zone, as the ball is again knocked away and stolen. Holt tried to get it to Putnam down low, it wouldn't go. Reese Minix is there off the miss. And again, it's going to be a battle timeout. This one's going to be a full. We'll take it with them. You're watching the KZOU Game of the Week. Rockbridge leads battle 23-10 here in the second.
On the go, stay in the know with the ABC 17 News app. It's your first alert to breaking news, weather, and traffic impacts. Instant access to live video on the scene with updates in real time.
I'm going to go ahead and step out of frame so you guys can see what we're seeing right now.
So no matter where you are, you'll always know the big stories happening right now.
Download the ABC 17 News app from the App Store or Google Play today. ABC 17 News. Get the app, get the alert.
It's an 8-2 Rockbridge run to begin the second quarter. The beginning of the quarters have been really the difference so far, Micah. Rockbridge goes out 7-0 in the first. They have an 8-2 spurt here. They lead it 23-10, and you got to give them credit. Their outside shots may not be falling, but they're really been big inside.
Yes, they have. And they have hit 2 threes in the early going, but Priest, as you said, hit the 3 there after missing a couple. That's going to be big if they get some of these guys off the bench to come up big and hit outside shots, but it's really been their defense so far, getting Battle out of sorts. Battle's going to want to push the tempo, but they're not letting it happen.
Vernell Holt has the ball. He has 2 points. Tate McCubbin has not scored yet. He wanted to change that with the 3 ball. It wouldn't fall. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll stick with the Spartans.
And that was a good look for McCubbin. Great play out of the timeout. Went halfway down, just unable to get it to go. But you live with him taking those shots all game.
McCubbin step back 3 this time. That one won't go, but it's Holt there for the rebound. Vernell Holt cut off. 3 ball from the corner, and that one is good by Mario Ashford. And boy, did Battle need that. And it's the hustle of Holt that keeps it alive.
And Holt did all of that, and then the great pass, but great offensive rebound coming over the top, showing his athleticism there.
Davidson against McCubbin, goes off the glass, no good. McCubbin in a good position for the rebound. Holt going in against Minix. Oh, up and under is good. No foul called. Lot of body again. And Holt scores it.
I don't know how that's not a foul, but what a shot by Holt. And just as we're talking about his athleticism, he shows it there on the fast break, and he's exactly why Battle pushes the pace.
Davis drives, gets it to Minix. Minix will get it out to Davidson to reset, wants to go back inside to Minix against Tyler Putnam. Minix drops, left hand, got it. High off the glass.
That's a great move, great touch with his offhand. But you saw Brady Davidson kind of wave him over to put him in the position down there on the block.
There's a runner that's going to get a shooter's roll by Brandon Rooks. And Battle's back to within 8, but Battle needs to string together a few stops here, Micah.
Yeah, they finally settled in offensively, getting contributions from everyone. But now you just got to play better man-to-man defense. It seemed like in the early going, they were really playing phenomenal, but they've just faltered on this end, giving up a lot of cuts.
The other thing is, as we've mentioned, as Mahirwa puts it up and in, I tell you what, they are surely letting them play. There's a foul. Holt can't get that one to go, but a foul on Reese Minix. That'll be his first. So Minix has 1, and Davidson has 1. So the big men each with 1. As the Spartans are trying to draw the contact. Both teams with 1 foul here in the second quarter. As Holt goes to the line for a pair. First one is true. Vernell Holt now has 5 points. And he'll try to draw the Spartans back to within 8.
I'll be right back, guys.
3 dribbles, a spin of the ball, and 1 more dribble for Holt, and he'll put it in. These are nearly automatic for Vernell Holt. Quentin Bailey back into the game. Handling the basketball inside Davis, lost it. Quick hands underneath by Ashford. Leads to the turnover, and then Davidson on the other end pokes it out of bounds. McCubbin trying to go to a cutting Holt.
And Vernell Holt frustrated there as he says, look up sooner. I was open for a layup, but Spartans still maintain possession.
There's a 3 ball put up, no good, and Battle is really struggling from the outside as Rooks misses.
Yeah, just 1 for 6 so far from 3. Most of those have been open looks though, but I'm not sure if Pilardi wants Rooks taking that.
There's a 3 ball put up by Dylan Davis. That one won't go, but it's Cornell skying in for the rebound. And another offensive set, another 3 from Davis. That won't go, and that's going to be rebounding over the back on Jagger Cornell.
That's a tough one, as Cornell wasn't entirely boxed out, just went up, and I don't think he went over the top. But the officials thought differently.
And let's see. The officials have stopped play for a second. I think they're checking with the table about something. One official, it's Jamal Little, went over to the table, and it looked like maybe Rockbridge called a timeout, Micah. Yep, timeout, yep. Rockbridge. They took a 30, but they took it stealth, so we didn't know.
Right. Yeah, I didn't see any or hear any whistle until Battle was just about to inbound the ball. Coach Scanlon wanting to talk to his guys.
3:28 to go in the first half. Rockbridge with an 8-point advantage. Battle will have the basketball with a chance to get a little bit closer. And I'd say if you're Battle right now, you probably want to get to within 5 before half. If you can get it to 3 or 2, you feel pretty good after what happened in the first half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And you just got to have faith that your threes are going to fall. I mean, the Bruins have given up some open looks, and the coach isn't going to tell you not to shoot an open 3 if you're a 3-point shooter. And that's been the case for Keyshawn Jackson had an open 3. McCubbin's had 2 open 3s. You want those guys shooting if they're open, and it's just a matter of time till they hit them. But for now, it's all about executing if you're Battle.
McCubbin and Holt playing catch as Rockbridge came with some pressure. Lewis drives baseline, wants to get it to Putnam, does. And that's going to be a held ball, you bet. Good call by the officials as Quinn Bailey got in there. It'll go over to the Bruins.
And I like the thought by Lewis to drive baseline, I would have liked to see Putnam seal off his defender there to create a possible layup. But the Bruins have been so good swarming around the basket, I'm not sure it would have been an open layup.
Priest fires another three, and he's got his second one. Will Priest makes it 30-19, and Priest has 8.
Off the bench.
And Rockbridge up by 11. Putnam to Holt. Holt thought about a three. Now he puts it on the deck. And that one won't go, but he's fouled. That foul's going to be on Quinn Bailey.
Just got him with a reach there.
That's what's so hard about Vernell Holt guarding him.
I was going to say, I mean, if you're Coach Scanlon, you're okay giving up a few of those here and there just because of the quickness of Vernell Holt. Knowing Coach Scanlon, I'm not sure if he's okay giving up any, but I mean, for me, just watching Vernell Holt, I don't know how you guard him.
Holt now guarded by Davis. Around a screen, Holt for three. That rattles out no good. Rebounded, however, by the Spartans, and a good rebound by Jacoby LeBoy. Now Holt dribbles, Euro step, blocked by Minix. Minix stayed with him and got him with the left hand, and now LeBoy with the foul way far away. And that'll be LeBoy's second.
Yeah, LeBoy's given good minutes here. So we didn't see him much the other night.
Yeah, you're right, we sure didn't.
That's a little bit of a frustration foul there.
Mahirwa checks back in. Priest inside. A little inside, outside around the horn for Rockbridge. Cornell wants a shot, gets it. It's poked away, but he gathers himself. And now Rockbridge with under 2 minutes to go. Going free throw line again. Mahira three, that one's no good. Rebounded by McCubbin, and McCubbin's on the run. Gets it out to Holt, lobs it, and it's tapped up and in by Keon Cross.
And that's why Battle loves to push the pace. Is now a turnover for the Bruins. As Coach Scanlon throws his clipboard in frustration, an unforced turnover, and Battle just cut it back to single digits.
He sure did throw his clipboard, and I think it's because he didn't want them to hustle so much. With 90 seconds to go before half and a 9-point lead, it's like, let's be in control a little bit more.
Yeah, no reason to, and Coach Scanlon may have wanted to just hold for the last shot.
Yeah, right.
Knowing his style. But now a foul picked up.
Let's see what that is. That's going to be on Will Priest. He just committed the turnover. Now he commits a foul. That's the 4th team foul on the Bruins, and Priest's second foul.
And I think he's going to come out of the game.
He's given him 8 quality points off the bench, but he'll sit with 2 fouls as Jagger Cornell comes back in. 1:23 to go. Cross with it. A little weave now for Battle. That 3 ball is put up and good, and it's a 6-point game as LeBoy puts it in the basket. LeBoy's got 3 points. Now with 60 seconds to go, Battle's got a little strut in their step.
Yes, they do, and LeBoy picked up his second foul, but a great decision by Coach Pilardi to keep him in, and he rewards himself with a 3.
And just what you're talking about, Rockbridge backs it out. They're playing for the final shot with no shot clock. They can just hold the ball. The clock winds down under 40.
And I like the move.
And now Holt will guard.
Yeah, but Battle being on this little 5-point run, don't want them to have another possession.
Mahira drives. It's hit by McCubbin, but McCubbin's going to draw the foul with 16.9 to go.
Yeah, it looked like McCubbin may have blocked it there, but ended up getting some body as well.
I'll tell you what, McCubbin did get the ball, and the way they haven't been calling the body tonight.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's got to be frustrating for him, saying that's happened to me a couple times.
Yeah, that's right.
On the other end.
First one is in the bucket. Back to a 7-point lead. And let's make it 8. And Battle will have the final shot, 16.9 to go. Here comes Cross. Hands it off. Holt now has it. 3 ball on the left side, no good. Rebounded by Rockbridge with 6. They'll look ahead. Davis, lost it. Minix is out of bounds with .4. Davis thought about shooting it, saw a wide open Minix and said, you know what? I'll get it to him, but mishandled it with .4. Battle will get it. And there's a 3 ball put up the length of the court, off the glass and the rim. No good from Keon Cross. So we're at the half. It's an 8-point advantage for Rockbridge, 32-24. And they win that quarter by a point, but really, Micah, it's been the 7-0 start for Rockbridge that's been the difference.
Yeah, the 7-0 start, and then starting off the second quarter with an 8-2 run. That's been the story as Battle towards the end of that second quarter was really starting to feel it, hit a couple outside shots and got to the free throw line, and Vernell Holt started creating things like he does so well. But for Rockbridge to have an 8-point lead at home is right where you want to be against a talented Battle squad. They've been dictating the pace so far, and if you're Battle, you got to figure out how to guard defensively, as Rockbridge has had a lot of easy buckets.
Well, here's the other thing. If you're Rockbridge, you're happy because Davidson and Minix get out of the first half with 1 foul apiece.
Yeah, that's a big deal, and Minix has been their rim protector. He's done a great job getting a couple blocks without fouling, and like we saw Battle get Hickman into foul trouble, and that could have very well created, or it did create a bit of a comeback in the second half, but no issues there so far for the Bruins.
We will take a break. We're at the half. It's Rockbridge 32, Battle 24. You're watching the KZOU Game of the Week.
Is there a power struggle in your home? Now there's Spin Power, the ultimate smart charging station. Brought to you by Bell & Howell. Bell & Howell Spin Power lets you conveniently charge all of your electronics. And with our rapid smart charging technology, devices are charged in a flash. Our smart control ports detect your connected devices for rapid optimal charging. Spin Power smart charging station is also a surge protector with 4 outlets and 6 smart USB ports. Spin Power by Bell & Howell has a sleek and convenient 40-inch extendable cord. Rapidly charge up to 10 devices at the same time, anywhere in your home. Call or go online to get your Spin Power by Bell & Howell for the low price of just 2 easy payments of $14.99. Spin Power comes with a 10-year warranty. But wait, you can double the offer. Just pay a separate fee, and shipping is free. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-348-9790 or go to buyspinpower.com. So call 1-800-348-9790 or order online at buyspinpower.com.
1851 Underground Tap and Grill offers historical architecture, great food, and an unforgettable experience.
It's a great place for specialty burgers, and be sure to try the Fire and Ice Chicken.
We love to bring our clients for half-price appetizers.
Great food, great location, great service. What more could you want?
Come see for yourself.
Why we say,
Where good friends,
great food,
and excellent service come together.
Back here at Rockbridge High School, it's the KZOU Game of the Week alongside Micah Wright. I'm Bo Bayman. At the half, the Rockbridge Bruins leading the Battle Spartans 32-24. And Micah, one thing that we just pointed out in the break there, Tate McCubbin, one of the star scorers for Battle, struggled against Hickman. I think he ended up with 9 points, if I remember right, 7 from the free throw line.
Yep, one field goal in that game.
One field goal. He's got 0 points tonight.
0, yeah, and that's, I have to believe that's a big reason why Battle struggled offensively is Tate's just not been able to get anything going, and he's had a couple open threes and a couple drives to the basket where he may have thought he got fouled, and we may have thought he got fouled.
Yeah, right.
But I have him as 0 for 4 from the field. Just not been able to get in any sort of rhythm for them. They're going to need him to be big in the second half if they're going to find a way to dig out of this 8-point deficit. But Vernell Holt's been Vernell Holt. I mean, as we expected, he's been great, and he's creating. He's got 3 assists in the first half, and he's really getting everybody else going and creating open shots, but they've got to have McCubbin hitting those open shots that he's been getting. Otherwise, it's going to be a long second half.
You know, we saw at Hickman, McCubbin rolling a lot from the right side of the free throw line, taking one dribble and then trying to get a layup. Well, he hasn't been able to do that tonight because of the presence of Davidson and Minix.
Right, and Rockbridge is a very big team. I mean, those two guys are both, 6'5", 6'6", or listed at 6'6", both of them, and that's been given battle fits. They're a very athletic team, but when you've got those big guys in the middle as your rim protectors, I mean, Minix had a great first half defensively. I mean, he was that presence there protecting the rim got 2 blocks, and I think only picked up 1 foul or no fouls. I mean, as long as he didn't have 2, he was going to stay in the game.
Right.
But he's been great for them, and Davidson's just been all over the place, which, again, we expect from him. He's a tremendous player. So Rockbridge has just got to keep up the intensity on defense and continue to slow the pace on offense because it's got battle out of rhythm on the other end.
Mahirwa has 7. Cornell has 4. 7 also for Davidson. Those were early. 2 points for Dylan Davis, 4 points for Minix, and as we mentioned, 8 points for Will Priest. So very balanced scoring for Rockbridge here in the first half. We'll take another break. We'll get you set for half number 2. It is the Bruins 32, Spartans 24. You're watching the KZOU Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
Get the news you want, the way you want, when you need it. Download the ABC 17 News app and customize your homepage to see stories that matter to you. You'll get breaking news alerts wherever you go. ABC 17 News. Get the app, get the alert.
With college, jobs, and new opportunities, people are always on the move. And TLC has been moving mid-Missouri for more than 12 years. Call TLC and let us take care of the heavy work. TLC, the moving company with a heart.
Attention homeowners. Do you have a house that's in need of serious repairs? Do you have tenants that never seem to make their monthly payments? Do you have code violations, past due taxes, or maintenance costs you just can't afford? Then call our special home buying hotline right now. We specialize in buying any home no matter the situation. Turn that problem property into cash today. It's just that simple. One call and you can get rid of that home headache forever. We can buy your home with instant closings, instant cash, and huge savings. Plus, there's no realtor fees, no listing fees, and no repair costs. Just cash in your hands for that painful property. We're buying a few more homes in your neighborhood right now, so take advantage of this cash offer and call the number on your screen today.
Welcome back, everybody. We're at the half. It's Rockbridge 32, Battle 24 on the KZOU Game of the Week. We should mention the final KZOU Game of the Week. John Hook informing me of that earlier, our producer-engineer, thanks to Cooper Bryant, our director. Lucy Elfrink is here, Lily Fay, Oliver Parsons, Mason Graham also here. We've been bringing you, well, basketball and football all season on the KZOU Game of the Week. Tex Little, Andrew Kaufman, Micah Wright here tonight alongside Bo Bayman. Glad you could join us for all these games as we like to spotlight some of the good games going on at Columbia Public Schools between these high schools and other schools from our area as well. As we mentioned, it's an 8-point advantage for Rockbridge as they come back to get ready for the second half. We'll do the same thing. We got one more break. We'll take it right now. When we come back, we're set for quarter number 3. You're watching the KZOU Game of the Week. We shall return right after this.
Looking for a great deal on a new used car? Hoyt Auto Sales in Millersburg may have just what you're looking for.
I'm Mike Hoyt, and I have over 37 years experience in the auto body repair industry. The vehicles I sell have been wrecked and rebuilt and are priced accordingly. I work hard to make sure these vehicles are sound in every way before I put them on the lot for sale.
For a great deal on a used car, come see me.
Hoyt Auto Sales.
just a mile and a half south of I-70 at exit 137 in Millersburg.
My dad's name was David. He always talked about getting life insurance, and now it's too late.
No one was expecting my husband Dave to suffer from a heart attack. We didn't have life insurance. We thought we had more time.
Don't be Dave, and don't wait until it's too late to get the life insurance coverage you need. And if you don't have enough insurance to cover funeral costs, credit card debt, and other expenses, your family is going to get stuck with the bill. Call now to get affordable life insurance.
Just call 800-808-6073.
If you're over 50, you can't be turned down for this insurance, regardless of your health. Plus, there's no medical exam, no health questions. Your rate will never go up. Your coverage will never go down. And rates start as low as $5 a week. Remember, don't be Dave. Call now.
Call now. 800-808-6073.
Welcome back. We're about to start the third quarter here on the KZOU Game of the Week. It's Rockbridge up by 8 over Battle in really a key District 7, Class 6 District 7 game here before we get to the district tournament next week at Blue Springs South. Alongside Micah Wright, I'm Bo Bayman. Glad you could join us. The final half of the season for KZOU about to commence, and it looks like Battle's going to start with McCubbin will be out there, Holt will be out there, of course, Rooks, Jackson, and Putnam. So it's going to be their starting 5. It'll be Minix, Davidson. Davis is out there, Bailey's out there, and so is Cornell. It'll be Battle basketball as they come in down 8 with a chance to get right back into it with a big bucket. McCubbin in the corner. Now they go down low, and there's a foul on Minix underneath, and right away, Battle designs a play to get the big man in foul trouble. Keyshawn Jackson will go to the line. Minix picks up his second.
And Minix thought he had another clean block, but picks up his second foul there, and that's something to monitor as we start this second half.
Keyshawn Jackson puts his first free throw in. Jackson scores for the first time. Holt has 6.
Scanlon sure thought he got a clean block there. He's talking to the official.
He's barking up the wrong tree. That official didn't make the call.
Yeah.
1 of 2 at the line, so it's back to that 7-point advantage as Bailey brings it across. Now Davidson out deep left, wanted to go inside to Minix. Minix trying to get away from McCubbin, can't. Rockbridge being very, very patient. Cross court, Cornell 3-ball from the corner is good. That is just good offensive execution and a good pass by Minix into the corner to find Jagger Cornell.
Yeah, great pass by Minix. 3 assists already for him.
There's McCubbin trying to drive again. He's tripped up, no call. Vernell Holt will go up and under and score. And Holt going right at Minix.
Yeah, that's right. And why not challenge him after picking up his second foul? But Vernell Holt will challenge anybody. I mean, he can jump out of the gym and another circus lay-in, but makes it look easy. So fun to watch.
Spartans back to within 8, but they can't really get any closer than 7 or 8, it seems. And again, Rockbridge just fine with dribbling around the perimeter and waiting for that open look to come. Davidson stops, pops, can't hit on that one, rebounded by Battle. And Holt has it running. Corner, McCubbin, 3, won't go. How about that? And the Bruins knock it around, but it'll go off of Battle and out of bounds. Keyshawn Jackson apparently touched that one last, but again, McCubbin's open, hits every part of the rim, but doesn't fall.
Yeah, rattled home, seemed to go in, and then it didn't. Just cannot buy a bucket right now if you're Tate McCubbin. And that's got to be frustrating, but you got to just keep playing as he almost gets a steal there.
And there's a foul underneath. That'll be on the floor. Boy, the Battle bench wanted a jump ball, and McCubbin had his hands on the ball with Minix, but it wasn't called.
I think they had a case for that, definitely.
2 minutes into the third quarter, it's 35-27 Bruins. And the Bruins have the basketball, and that is a great seal there by Davidson. Sealed off Putnam and just lays it in. And again, the lead is back to 10. Wanting to go to McCubbin, double team comes. Putnam drives. He'll get it to McCubbin to Holt. Holt's going to drive and penetrate. Nothing called as he gets it back. Here's a three. That won't go. Rebounded underneath by Bailey. And Bailey's going 5-on-4. He'll go all the way to the basket and lay it in.
That's just a lack of effort. Getting back on defense for Battle.
Holt dribbles in again. And that one's knocked away. He grabs the loose ball. He really wants some calls inside, and he's not getting it.
Yep, and I think he wanted that the last possession.
Rooks to McCubbin. McCubbin three. That one no good. A closing Jagger Cornell may have changed that one. Now Cornell to Minnick. Oh, Minnick's thought about a three ball there. This place would have come unglued had that gone in.
But they're just fine. Continuing to grind this out and run some clock, run their sets. No reason to rush on this end of the floor.
Davidson feigns a three, then Holt to push on Bailey. No call there. You could hear the crowd though.
Yeah.
Holt says, if you're not going to call it on that end, I'm going to play a little rougher.
They're letting
There's
them
a
play.
steal. Steal by Jackson, who scores off the glass and draws the foul. Keyshawn Jackson taking matters into his own hands.
How about the finish? Keyshawn Jackson. I thought he had Putnam maybe on a easy lay-in on the right side, but he says, I'll take it for myself and use my strong hand to get the and one. Chance to cut it to single digits if he hits the free throw.
It's a big play there and a big shot here by Jackson. That one is a little strong. Still a 10-point game halfway through the third quarter. Let's see what Holt does here on defense as he plays a little stronger like he did last time. Want to go inside to Minnick, but Putnam is there. He stepped out of bounds. Good hands, just couldn't corral it.
Yeah, great defense there, denying the entry to Minnick's down low. Minnick's has really been causing problems. And anyone on the low block for Rockbridge, I mean, a number of options with all their size. They're so tough to guard, but great job not fouling by Putnam, just could not finish off the steal.
They go right back to Minnick against Putnam, and with the left hand, it's easy. He gets that deep, he's going to score. Jackson thought about a three, but saw Davidson guarding him, said, I'll rethink it. McCubbin stops. Holt and McCubbin playing a two-man game. And now McCubbin throws it out of bounds.
And it's been a struggle for sure for Tate McCubbin. It's not great body language. It's just out of rhythm all night. And
really all weekend.
Yeah, all weekend, that's right. Friday was kind of the same, but at the very least he was getting to the free throw line. So he's not done that tonight. 0 for 4 from 3. 0 for 2 from 2.
McCubbin a near steal. Now it's Davidson wants to play a little high-low with Minnick, but Minnick comes out to grab the ball. Again, Rockbridge fine with just holding the ball. They've already killed a minute on this possession. 41-29. And there's a hold on Holt underneath. I will say this. This is the one thing I will say. If they officiated differently at Blue Springs South when these teams, including Hickman, play and they call it tighter, it's going to be different basketball.
Right, yeah, that's very true. Officials letting them play tonight. And especially when it's those drives to the basket like we saw early.
There's a foul underneath on Brandon Rooks.
But I mean, that you think of possibly 3 or 4 of those fouls that we thought could have been called on Rockbridge that would have resulted in free throws. I mean, that's 6 or 8 points that could have been added. It changes the game. But Rockbridge has just been great on defense.
Jagger Cornell to the free throw line, makes that one. Cornell now with 8. And you can see, Micah, you called it. You can see the frustration on Battle. The faces of the players, they are really frustrated, probably with the way they're playing, but also with the way the game's being called.
Right, but you can't let that get to you. You gotta find a way to overcome that adversity. And as a team, you gotta just get to a point where you are encouraging each other.
McCubbin goes, he's stripped away. That one looked clean. And here's Dylan Davis. 3 ball from the corner, no good. And a rebound to Battle. They'll go the distance. That one won't fall. And Rockbridge has the rebound. Here comes Cornell. Cornell out to the corner. Dylan Davis 3, got it. 2 claps from Dylan Davis. And a timeout by Battle. 46-29 in favor of the Bruins. 2:10 to go in the third. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
On the go, stay in the know with the ABC 17 News app. It's your first alert to breaking news, weather, and traffic impacts. Instant access to live video on the scene with updates in real time.
I'm gonna go ahead and step out of frame so you guys can see what we're seeing right now.
So no matter where you are, you'll always know the big stories happening right now.
Download the ABC 17 News app from the App Store or Google Play today. ABC 17 News. Get the app, get the alert.
Back here at Rockbridge High School, 46-29 in favor of the Bruins. It's a 14-5 run here in the third. And really, it's been a game of runs, but it's been all Rockbridge runs, to be honest with you, Micah.
Yeah, it has, and Battle's a team that likes to get out and run and push the pace. Rockbridge hasn't let them do that, but Rockbridge says we can run a little bit too there in transition, getting the open 3, and I think it's a blend of Rockbridge turning defense to offense, but also Battle just kind of just having bad body language, not hustling as they normally would, and things are kind of starting to spiral for them on both ends of the floor. But you got to have some mental toughness to overcome officiating if that's what kind of started this, but really it's just been, any way you look at it, Battle's been struggling.
And McCubbin and Holt are on the bench now. Rooks stops, pops, that one's short. It'll come back to him, and he throws it away. Mahirwa going in, lays it off the glass and scores. 2 the easy way for the Bruins.
Once again, defense to offense, and a bad pass. Mahira reads it, easy finish on the other end.
Pretty spin move there, but another air ball. And this will go back to Rockbridge with 1:32 to go. And this game is spiraling away from Battle.
Back-to-back air balls. Now your 2 stars are back in the game. That almost feels like a statement for Coach Ben Pilardi saying, look, you guys, even though we're down and we need you to score for us, you gotta be leaders, and you gotta kind of just have your heads up and lead the team when we're down in these types of games. But then he saw the 2 air balls, says we need those guys out there running the offense.
Yep, that's right. Rockbridge just content to hold the basketball. Priest for 3. That one's short. Minix grabs the rebound. It's knocked away, but Minix will pick it up, and Rockbridge resets. Cornell wants a shot. Nope. They're going to call a foul, and the foul's going to be on Priest. That'll be 3 on Priest. I think they called an illegal screen under a minute to go.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So here comes Holt, down 19. McCubbin drives, and it's stripped away again. This one's thrown back, and now it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Battle. They're trying to get McCubbin a bucket any way they can. He's still saddled with just 0 points.
Yeah, 4 turnovers too. And it's really, you got to give credit to Rockbridge just playing swarming defense on him.
Weak side rebound there by Jacoby LeBoy, and he'll put it off the glass and in. Makes it a 17-point game, but Rockbridge now under 30 to go can play for the final shot, and I believe they will.
I'm a little surprised we haven't seen more full court pressure from Battle with this deficit.
And there's a turnover. McCubbin has it. He gives it up. Holt goes in, and they'll call a foul as the ball goes way up in the air. And the foul is going to be on Mahir while Holt will go to the line.
Yeah, must have got a slap on the wrist there.
This is what Battle's going to have to do. They're going to have to get to the line as much as they can. Yeah. Holt goes there for 2. First one no good. 11.6 seconds to go. Second one also no good. Rebound goes to the Spartans, and putting it off the glass and scoring. Good work down low from Keyshawn Jackson. Dylan Davis has it stolen by Jackson, gives it up, and that's the way this third quarter will end. It's a little spurt by the Battle, but it's all Rockbridge in quarter number 3. Rockbridge leads at 48-33. They outscore Battle 16-9 in the third. We go to the final 8 minutes, and we're back right after this on the KZOU Game of the Week.
I'm here at Algier Salvage in Millersburg with George Algier. George, what services do you offer here?
Well, we buy scrap cars, we buy aluminum, copper, white goods, any kind of heavy iron, pretty much anything to do with recycling in the way of metals. We handle all of that. Bring your cars to us, or we can go and we can bid on them and come and get them, and we always haul them free.
From Algier Salvage in Millersburg.
Come see us.
Hi, I'm Charlie Sticklin.
And I'm Sarah Sticklin McDonald with the Sticklin & Sticklin Law Firm.
And I'm Mizzou Basketball's Nick Arner. From my court
to our court.
Trust in a winning team.
At Sticklin & Sticklin, all we do is personal injury.
We've earned millions for our clients since 1991. So when sorry just doesn't cut it,
give us a call.
Sticklin & Sticklin, it's a slam dunk.
The cases you crave.
This is based on a lie.
The drama you deserve.
That evidence here today is what's going to sink you.
Justice served hot daily.
I don't believe anything that you're saying.
Hot Bench.
Weekdays at 3 on ABC 17.
Back at Rockbridge High School, final 8 minutes. Rockbridge leads it by 15, 48-33 with Micah Wright. I'm Bo Bayman. Thanks for joining us here on the KZOU Game of the Week. Bruins with the basketball, up 15. A huge third quarter, and I have to say something, Micah. Rockbridge is finding its groove at the right time of year.
Yeah, that's exactly right, and that's what we talked about in the pregame, just seeing if they can continue to do that, and they've answered once again tonight, and their home crowd sure is helping them.
Rockbridge will admit to you they're a different team on the road than they are at home, but they have played dynamite the last week here at Rockbridge High School. There's a cut under the basket, put up and in, laid in by Jagger Cornell. Cornell goes to double digits, he has 10.
Yeah, that's just too easy, and another backdoor cut given up by Battle.
3 ball from way downtown from Holt, no good. Rebound Karam's way outside. Here's McCubbin, Hill fired up for 3. Back rim, no good. And Rockbridge has it again.
Yeah, Holt and McCubbin combined 0 of 8 from 3. And that's been the story tonight, really. Rockbridge's defense against those 2 stars.
Davis drives. That one won't go. Cornell has a rebound, puts it off the glass and in. Big night for Cornell on senior night. He now continues to climb. There's a shot that's no good, and again, nobody there for Battle to rebound.
And nobody there on the offensive glass, and then on the other side, giving up the offensive rebound. It's just those hustle plays that Battle hasn't had.
That one will go by Davidson, and the foul. Mario Ashford will pick up that foul. Looked like Davidson wanted to go in for a dunk there, get a little emphatic, and then laid it up. And McCubbin and Holt going to the bench. And going to the end of the bench. I think their night might be done, Micah.
Yeah, you wonder, down 20. I mean, at what point do you say, we probably can't come back in this one? I think now's that time.
Save them for later, you bet. So Battle trails by 22 points. Putnam tries to go inside, does. Inside, outside, three ball is strong, no good. Battle with the rebound. Jackson off the glass and in. Good job by Jackson and also Keon Cross. Minix drives, oh, can't get it to go, but he's fouled. Interesting too here, Micah. There's not many times, I'm gonna go back and look, that Battle's been held under 40. They are a team that likes to score.
Yeah, this quite honestly has been pretty shocking. I mean, not necessarily surprised Rockbridge is winning, as you expect them to play great on their home floor, but the way they've done it and just locking down Battle with their defense. And I think their size has really given them fits.
I agree with you. They had a win over Kickapoo where it was 51-46. That was back in January. They lost to Fort Zumwalt South 49-35. That was at the Southern Boone Classic on the last day of January. Wow. I mean, even in their loss to Hickman, they had 59. So they're not used to this. They have 37 points with 5 minutes to go, I should say.
And what's surprising is just them not being able to really go on a run.
Right.
Because the second quarter they had a little bit of a run. I think 9-4, but Rockbridge answered going into half. And since then, just nothing doing.
And they're just playing keep away right now. 30 seconds on this possession now. Three ball put up from the corner, no good. And Battle has the rebound, and again, they'll want to push. Jack Putnam with it. And Battle just trying to do anything they can. Nothing doing against this Bruin defense. They're trying and trying, and they're trying to shoot threes. It's not working. Oh, that's a nifty catch and score by Keyshawn Jackson.
Jackson and Cross have been great tonight.
Yeah, Jackson has 9 and Cross has 8. And the Bruins are going to take a timeout. We'll keep it right here, as it is our final broadcast of the year. 3:43 to go. You're going to see some people head to the exits now. 55-39. But you're right, it's been Keyshawn Jackson and Keon Cross, 17 of the 39 for Battle. And for Rockbridge, it's just been balanced scoring across the books. Davidson with 12, Cornell with 11, 9 points for Mahirwa, 6 for Minix, Priest had 8 in the first half. I mean, it's just getting it done. That's how you get to 55.
Yeah, Bo, and just to know, Battle 2 for 15 from 3. I mean, that's been a big factor as well, and it's a credit to Rockbridge's defense. It's nothing special just playing man-to-man. They've had great help defense, great perimeter defense, and as athletic as Battle is, and especially with Vernell Holt, they've been so good with their help defense on him, collapsing when he gets in the paint, and then recovering as he dishes it outside to challenge some shots. But then also there's a mix of some wide open threes in there that Battle just hasn't been able to hit.
Rockbridge has also lost some tough games this year. They lost to Olathe, Kansas, 67-53. They lost to DeSmet by a point.
They score off the inbound. Davidson to Mahirwa.
Gotta like that play by Jim Scanlon. Lee Summit North beat Rockbridge by 2. A 6-point loss to MICDS. A 5-point loss to Jefferson City. The last time they lost was February 6th against Central of Kansas City, 58-57 as Battle turns it over again. And so they're on a 3-game winning streak against Hillsboro, Hickman, and Pembroke Hill. This will make it 4 as Minix puts it off the glass and in.
Minix is so skilled for a guy his size. Getting to that left hand. He scored 2 or 3 times from that left hand.
Ashford and Putnam playing catch, and finally a 3 that they needed. It's Jack Putnam.
At a party, if your Battle's got to be like, man, of all times to hit one,
Yeah,
we hit
right.
it when we're down 20.
And maybe that gives Putnam a little confidence to rip it earlier in the game.
Right.
Not look for McCubbin and Holt every time. There's a turnover and Battle's on the run, 4-on-2. Layup is good and the foul. Good layup again by Keon Cross. Cross goes in, he's in double figures with 10. The second on Mahirwa, and it's 59-44 with just 2:24 to go. Caden Lewis coming back in, Tyler Putnam coming back in. So let's see, it's Ashford is in there along with Cross, Lewis, Tyler Putnam, and also Chance Carrara. Free throw's good to make it a 14-point game, but again, too little, too late for Battle. And Jim Scanlon wants another timeout. Well, Rockbridge, it looks like, will be the city champs with a win over Hickman and Battle. Of course, they'll never play Tolton. But this is interesting, too. I wonder if our camera can get the shot of the Battle bench. Vernell Holt sitting all by himself down on the end. Now he's getting up to get into the huddle.
Yeah, and that's just not a great look from your star player. He's been frustrated all night, thought he got fouled here or there, maybe frustrated with himself. But even now, sitting at the very end.
Yeah, by himself.
With 3 seats in between him and his teammate. It's just been that kind of night, but I mean,
they're going to have to regroup, man.
Yeah, they need to. It's now lost 3 in a row, I believe.
Yep.
And now's the time to get your losses out of the way, but it still does affect seeding. So that may hurt them in their district play, but.
Yeah, what this could mean is Rockbridge gets the 1 seed. You have to believe that Hickman and Battle might be the 2-3, so Hickman and Battle may have to play in the semifinals.
And that would be a heck of a game.
Especially, again, not here in Columbia, being Blue Springs South.
And neutral court.
Neutral refs that don't know the teams. That'd be something. Rockbridge working on offense, but just mainly running a time killer. Quinn Bailey, senior night. his last time. There's going to be a foul before the turnover. Tyler Putnam will pick up that foul. 88 seconds to play. Interesting that this is senior night because they do have another home game.
Right.
According to my schedule. They'll play Helias.
You maybe think they'd rather have it against an in-town rival as opposed to out of town, although only about a half an hour out of town.
Yeah, right. Rockbridge just running time off the clock. Minix is going to drive. He'll put it up, no good. Rebound to Putnam. And Battle has it back. Long three is short by Ashford. And there's going to be a foul against Battle. That'll be the team's fourth with exactly 59.9 to go. Again, Rockbridge went out to a 7-0 lead. And they really never looked back.
Yeah, Battle never led in this game.
Never led.
And that is not surprising, given how well Rockbridge has played on both ends, and in return how poorly Battle's played on both ends.
As the fans hit the exit, Davidson catches underneath. He wants to go up. He does, nearly scores, and he's fouled by Lewis. Lewis picks up his first, but it's the fifth team foul. And so Davidson will go to the line. Davidson makes that one. He has 13 points. And he'll get the second. And a convincing win. He misses the second. Convincing win here tonight by the Bruins. Tyler Putnam has it, puts it off the glass, no good. Davidson with the rebound. And another timeout, Rockbridge. Mainly for subs. And so they're gonna get the seniors out. Quinn Bailey's going out, and Jagger Cornell's gonna go out, so the fans here at Rockbridge can applaud. So just a quick substitution. Bruins will dribble it out. 60-45. As this quarter will be played 12-12. Again, Battle couldn't win a quarter, Micah.
And I give all the credit to the Bruins. They were determined tonight. The crowd was into it. And on senior night, they deliver with an upset win on their home court.
60-45, Rockbridge makes a statement, beating both Hickman and Battle here at Rockbridge High School in the past week. So we'll see when the seeding comes out where all these teams come, but that district tournament's going to be fun.
Yes, it will, and if, like we were saying earlier, the semifinal matchup between Hickman and Battle, I mean, that's going to be one to watch, and I would think it'd be a classic matchup. And for Rockbridge to possibly be ranked first when it's all said and done is so impressive and speaks to how well they've been playing as of late, getting hot at the right time, which is right where you want to be.
No question about it. Want to thank everybody behind the scenes. Want to thank Andrew Kaufman, Tex Little, the whole KZOU crew, Curtis Barnes, Sheila Kausler with CPS, David Egan as well, as this is our final broadcast. Want to thank especially John Hook for all the work he's done, Cooper, all the work he's done as well. Thanks to everybody for making this possible. For Micah Wright, I'm Bo Bayman. Again, our final score, Rockbridge beats Battle 60-45 in the KZOU Game of the Week. So long from Rockbridge High School.
The MeTV app is now available for smartphones and tablets. Enjoy MeTV Music wherever you go and keep up with your favorite MeTV shows. Download the